Hello, good people of the internet, and welcome back to TDHN Conquers Minecraft. Today, we are not doing the witch hut because I haven't really finished the slime farm. Last episode, I made a slime farm. It took me a few days, and yeah, I mean, it works, but I just haven't spent any time down there actually gathering slimes yet. So, as you can see, there's one just fell down there and is dying. Amazingly, so yeah, good. Not making a witch farm yet. Today, I've worked out where the center of the 4 witch farms is, and that is this block here at 1457, 62, well, height doesn't matter, minus 571. That's quite important, because this is going to be where the center of my future base is. This, like I keep saying, is only temporary, even though it keeps growing less temporary by the day as I add more chests to it. But today we are going to make a thing which I need to get gunpowder with so that I can fly indefinitely, because at the moment I don't have much gunpowder. And then I think I might do the witch hut. We'll see. But what I'm going to do is make a mob spawner up in the air. It's a design, I believe, again, by ilmango. I hope I'm right, otherwise I'm like calling out the wrong person. So the bottom is at 157, so got a little ways to go yet. I'm just going to build up there. As you can see, I'm going to be building this very, very high up. I don't know whether the rates are quite as good if it's this high up, but it is a sacrifice I'm willing to make, because I really want to have it in this area so that I don't have to go somewhere else to go and actually use it. All I'll need to do is just fly up, go to the AFK spot, stand there for a few minutes, and items will rain down upon me. Well, upon my base, because I'll be up there. But anyway, I am at 157 now. I believe what I need to do is build out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in either direction, and then place glass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm just going to build myself a wee base of operations. So I'll just build myself a platform here, really. And then I shall place my amazing shulker boxes down and get to it. It took me quite a while to gather all the resources for this farm. I believe I have all the resources that I need. We'll find out. It corrupted. I had 2 instances of Minecraft open. Not the same world. I had 1 instance of one world and 1 instance with another world open. And yeah, I placed my tools and supplies shulker box down, which is well and good, and looked in it. So kind of like this. I just placed it down, looked in it, and then the game crashed. And when I loaded the world back up, the shulker box was not there. It was gone. It wasn't in my inventory, and it also wasn't in my ender chest anymore. It had just disappeared. So I pressed Alt F10, or sorry, Alt Control F10, whatever it is, to record and shadow play the last 20 minutes. And thankfully, I'd run my cursor over every single tool looking for the one I wanted, and I managed to replace everything by just looking at the durability that things had. Working out how much to take off when I spawned the items back in. I mean, I was going to spawn them back in. There was no way I was going to just let Minecraft screw me over like that, because, well, it corrupted. So, yes, I didn't look at my chest plate. I believe that's what it had. Everything else is exactly how it was, though. So, there's a fun little story for you. It wasn't very fun for me at the time, but you know, took me a little while to get that back. But the resources took absolutely forever to get dispensers, which I need quite a lot of, and then some melons. I had to replant the farm with melons. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now is place packed ice along here, bordering the stone brick. Oh, Oh, lag spike. And then, it's very hot in here, by the way. I'm not surprised that I'm getting lag spikes, because it is 28.4 degrees in my room. And because the microphone picks absolutely everything up, I cannot have my window open, I cannot have my fan on, and I'm melting in here, and so is my computer apparently. So I kind of don't blame it for having lag spikes every now and then, because it's getting a little bit toasty. But there we go, I have placed my packed ice. I didn't need half as much as I thought I would, which is nice. Now I'm going to need magma blocks on these corners. Oops, here. Let me just check it's the right size. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in between. Yep, that's right. I've done it the right size. Hooray! Oh dear. Ow! Ow! Oh dear. Oopsie. It's all good. This is what we have flight for. This is what we have flight for. Yeah, I kind of forgot they did damage when you stood on them. Ta-da! Look at that, so graceful. Let's just. Oh, I didn't take damage then. That was nice. Okay, so now we need to place magma blocks on the other side of this. So here. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I can't exactly stand on it. I might need to use my fire resist potion. But for now, I'll just build around the rim. And then we want to build a few blocks out. I don't know exactly how many, but I'll do this. Build this, basically doing a big ring around this place. I say a ring, it's more of a square. But, yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I will be back. Okay then, I have placed the square slash ring slash whatever it is thing around the edge. It's 9 blocks out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the tip. I'm now going to place a sign on each of these, and then put water in the gaps, so you'll see what I mean in a second. But that will mean that I can flush all of the items from the edge with dispensers into the center here, and then it will all the items that will then get flushed from the center out of each of these 4 holes. And I want that to happen because if I allowed them all to flow right to the middle and then drop them in the middle, no hopper is fast enough to be able to pick up all the items quick enough before more come and just like overflow it. So I need more than one, and I came up with an easy way to make it come out in 4 places, and then I can have hoppers picking all the items up. That does mean that item sorting is going to be slightly more difficult, but I'm not worried about that for now. So let me just pick up all that again, because it's not needed. Okay, and now I need to place whatever they're called, cobblestone walls above all of this packed ice here. So, like this. And then I'm going to just go along, placing it on top of all the packed ice. Okay, got the cobble walls placed just in time. We've got 14 seconds left. But what I need to do now is place glass along the bottom edge of this here. Except I don't know what I'm going to do, because dispensers need to go above each of these gaps. But I'm going to have to place glass. Anyway, I'm going to place dispensers along the edge here on top of a bit of glass, so 1 block up. And then we shall get to the next thing. Ow, 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 ow. It's fine, I'm fine, don't worry. Okay, I've placed most of in fact, all of the dispensers for down here. I've still got a lot to do up in the main building. But now I just need to place glass on top of them to stop nasty things spawning. And then I need to get rid of all these stone bricks because, well, they shouldn't be there. But yeah, it hurt quite a lot placing the dispensers because I had to stand on the magma blocks to do it, but no big deal. It's also very annoying having to place this glass because I have to hold shift. Also, never mind. Alright, now is the arduous task of placing water buckets in each of these dispensers. I am not looking forward to this. Okie dokie, that was not fun whatsoever, but I am now going to go get over that, go past it, whatever you call it, and place lots and lots of redstone, because these all need activating, woohoo! So basically what I'm gonna do, I think, yeah, it looks like, so there's a block. What we're doing, there's a block there, and then there's redstone coming out here and here, and then there are 5 repeaters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a block, and then a block up, if that makes sense, at least going by the design. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're all set to 4 ticks or whatever it is, and then there is redstone. Yeah, that makes sense. And then there's redstone here, but these come out like this, so that they activate. This one activates this one activates these 2, and then so on and so forth. So I'm going to build out all of these blocks and then place redstone on them. And then we'll be hunky-dory and ready to go. And voila! We have all of the redstone placed. And I'm very happy. Okay, so over here, I believe... Okay, we've got an extra glass block. Yeah, I think that's good, yeah. So now, we can go in here and not get as burned. We do get burned, I think, if we go right to the edge. Maybe not, ouch. So now we kind of have to pillar up in the center here and start building the platforms. First though, I think we might just turn this water off because it's a tad annoying. Also, I can't get out. Whoa, that was close. We want to be at level 185, or these blocks to be at level 184, which is where they are currently. So, I need to place, I believe it is 8 blocks out from here, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and build another triangle here, which is going to be so joyful. Actually, it's not a triangle, it's a square, just in the wrong orientation. So kind of like, oh dear, no, that's not good. So kind of like this. And then there are going to be dispensers with many water buckets in these positions here, 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 and here. Speaking of which, I slightly forgot to go and get them. My phone just buzzed. And also, by the way, I am playing with my fan on at the moment, so if you can hear a slight background noise, that is why, because you can. It is literally 29.2 degrees Celsius in my room right now, which is like, I think almost 80 Fahrenheit, or around 80 Fahrenheit. It's a lot. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. I haven't uploaded a video recently because my room has been so hot, and I just haven't been able to bear to record because usually I have to turn my fan off so there's no background noise, but I really want to make a video and I really don't want to turn my fan off, so I've compromised. I'm making a video and I'm keeping my fan on, basically, but that does mean that there's some background noise. Usually I also keep my window open, well, as open as it can be, because there's like a bar on it that stops it opening very wide at all. But I've closed that still to try and block out like the aeroplanes flying past and things like that. It's all just joyful. I mean, what can I say? It's just great. But you know, it's all good. So yeah, I'm just placing these blocks here. I'm going to do this level, and now I'm going to go grab a dispenser and some water buckets and some melons, and then I shall just make the rest of the slabs. I'll put in a screenshot here, I guess, and that shows you kind of the core of the structure, the redstone and everything, because I'm not going to I'm not going to bother building most of it on camera. I'm just going to do it, so you won't exactly see how it's built. I don't need to anyway though, because ilmango has a tutorial on his channel, which I'm basing this farm off anyway. So, you know, it's all good. Let's just grab that and some water buckets, which are here, and I've got way too many slabs. Never mind. Okay. That's it. Right, we'll get ourselves 8 water buckets for now, and now we'll grab some more. Let's pop all this stone in here and take it with us to save some room. And then we need some sticky pistons, redstone blocks, some. Oh, I need glowstone as well. Do I actually need glowstone? I probably do, to be honest. So let me go and grab that, and then I'll be back. Okay then, we have our dispensers. Let's work out where the middle is. It's there. So we're going to have dispensers around here. We're going to have glowstone in the center there, with a redstone on top of it. And then we shall have more half slabs, which I have cleverly put away in my shulker box. So grab some of them. Half slabs around here. You know, pretty standard stuff. And then half slabs there. The bottom level is slightly different to the rest. I'm not sure why, but it is. And then let's get rid of that for now. The next level is going to be there, like so, which means that we're going to have dispensers here. This is going to take an awful lot of stone slabs. I mean, I haven't only just realised that, but what I have only just realised is that how much more it's going to take than I already have. It's all good though, it's fine. So once I've done this layer, I'm going to quickly test it to see if I have built it the right size, because that's the one thing I have not checked against the design. I'm just kind of going for it. Everything else I'm like, yeah, okay, so there needs to be melon here, etc, so that slime blocks don't move them. As you can see, I've placed a melon, hooray. But yeah, I've not checked the size, because I'm pretty sure water flows 8 blocks, so as in from the source to the very tip. So I'm going to go and test that now. So there are no water buckets in this in these top 4 dispensers, but there are in the other ones. I mean, the bottom one's dispensed, and yep, they are correct. Hooray! I don't know why these ones didn't. Maybe when I destroyed this? Yes. But why? Oh, I don't know. Maybe everything will work out when I finish this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have built a few layers, not that many actually, and I have run out of stone. So I'm just heading back down to grab a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could take a few stacks. That should be enough for now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the last level of dispensers, and it's incredibly exciting. Incredibly exciting, yes. So, yeah, I've just put in the last bit of slime block down. I kind of got into the role towards the end here. I understand why all the blocks are where they are, even like, you know, I watched a little bit of the tutorial and I was like, yeah, I can build this. And like, I took screenshots of the world download, and you know, I get it now. I finally understand, like, melons go here because slime blocks, yeah, so and you know, the whole piston, glowstone, slime block, redstone block thing is every 2 layers, and it's just like, it makes sense now, which is nice. So if you want to understand it, then go watch the tutorial. I feel like I don't want to steal Impulse's thunder by explaining it all to you, because that's kind of cheating him out of some views. So here we need a really, really, really big square, because this is going to act as shade for the levels underneath, because otherwise they won't be dark and monsters won't spawn, which is not good. But I'm just going to hop off, fly down, deposit some stuff maybe. Maybe not. I might just pop into a different world and see how big I need to make this first. Okay, I know how big I need to make it, but I've realised I am doing it at the wrong level, because actually it needs to go half a block down, because otherwise stuff will spawn on the top here, and I don't really want that to happen, because I want them to spawn on the spawning pads instead. So it actually needs to go here, like so. And it needs to go 24 blocks out from the centre, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Standing up here, you get a really good sense of the scale, or the amount of work I have to do. I think, like, pretty much where the water is there's a nice square around this witch hut. All of that needs to be water. All the way around, if you see what I mean. So I've got a lot of digging to do. A lot of digging. But yeah, I'm excited for this project to be done, because it's going to give me a lot of like bones, arrows, and most importantly gunpowder, which will allow me to fly pretty much anywhere. It doesn't really have anything to do with the digging that I've got to do, but it will just be one more farm that I've got up and running while I do all of the insanely arduous stuff. I mean, I won't lie, this is pretty arduous as well. I do not enjoy placing half slabs, especially this high up in the air. There's just so much opportunity for death. I mean, not so much if you've got an elytra, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it looks a bit like one of those Japanese towers where it just kind of gets smaller and smaller as it goes up the top, but it's got these distinct square kind of floors. I'm lagging horrifically at the moment. It might be something to do with it being 29.6 degrees in my room. I keep complaining about the heat, and I'm sorry. It's hot. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I've just got a weird imagination. Plus, you know, it kind of gets massive at the top. It looks a bit like a radar dish. No? Okay, I'll stop. I'm going to pop down, deposit all the redstone related stuff, and then just come up with a crap ton of stone slabs. Hello, I see you there. And do the cob, or whatever you want to call it, before I do the top, because then it will be light and I won't die, and yeah, it'll be lovely. So, hello. Whoa, not a good time to lag. Really not a good time to lag. Oh my goodness. What is going on? I think I might have to restart the game. I'll be a little bit honest. Please don't die. Ow. Ow. Yeah, restarting the game right now. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why Minecraft was lagging so horrifically, because, I mean, my CPU is only at, what was it, 47 degrees? Which, yeah, isn't that much, so I really don't know. I don't know, but never mind. Who cares? Let me just put that in there. Get some of that. Okay, so yeah, I would say I'm just about ready. Ooh, I didn't put my pistons back. I didn't mean to do that. I'm doing so well. Yeah, nothing in there. So, let me grab all this stone and turn it into half slabs. Oh, did you see that landing? That flick at the end? Mate, I am a bloody genius. Well, I don't know about that. I had a good one last episode where I did quite well at the elytra and then failed at the end. But, I mean, I did quite well at the elytra to begin with. So, you know, yay! I think I have too many stone slabs now. I kind of went a little bit overboard with it and just made a crap ton. But never mind. I have a full shulker box full. Hopefully that'll be enough. If it's not, that is also fine, because I have several more shulker boxes full of stone, which I can use to create more half slabs. I really like that you get 6 half slabs per 3 stacks. Sorry, you get 6 stacks of half slabs per 3 stacks of stone. I mean, it kind of makes sense because they're half the size. But, you know, I'm just glad that they did it like that and not you get 3 for 3. Okay, I have emptied my shulker box. I managed to do all of the levels down here, as you can see. But I didn't make enough to finish the upstairs here. So, I'm going to pop down, do all the water buckets, which is going to be amazing fun. Not. And then I shall finish this, and then we'll do the redstone. So, doing the water buckets wasn't too difficult. I just started and went from the top down, and it was pretty okay actually. So, yeah, water buckets are done. All the platforms are done. Now I just need to grab a little bit more stone. And then actually, let's put these in my shulker boxes chest. That would make sense, wouldn't it? And then we can do the redstone, and it will be functional. And this is very exciting. Actually, we do need to do the glass platform at the top, so that is still to do, but we are almost there. We're almost finished. I'm very excited. Alrighty then, good people of the internet. It is finished. It took me a little while to run the redstone torch line down to the bottom to activate the dispensers down here. Also, I had to move the repeater line from that side to the other side, because I built the whole redstone clock system up top, and then it turned out I had to do it out that side. Doesn't matter. I had to redo the redstone around the dispensers as well. As you can see, these chests, these 4 chests here, that one, and that one, are where all of the items come out. They fall down from the water streams there into these hoppers. So as you can see, they're all pretty much empty. I think something just went in then. But yeah, they're all pretty much empty. So what I'm going to do now is go up for the inaugural test. And we shall see how effective it is. I do have to flick the lever to turn it off. At the moment it is on. The lever is backwards. That's usually the off position. But this is a redstone here. It's kind of redstoney. So I'm just going to fly up to the AFK platform, wait for a few minutes, and then we shall... Oops, I just used 3. Never mind. And then we shall see how many drops we have from the whole system, because up on this AFK platform, no mobs can spawn anywhere in the world apart from in my mob system. So, yeah, I'm just going to stand here. It does create a fair amount of lag as it runs. So I think when I'm not using it, I'm going to turn it off, because there's lots of water getting dispensed, there's lots of redstone changing, etc., etc. So yeah, it's not very frame rate friendly. As you can see, I'm down to like 20 frames per second, which is not great. But yeah, I'm just going to wait here for 5 minutes, 10 minutes ish. I'll let you know exactly how much time has gone by. And then we'll go down and see what has accumulated in our chests. I am now going to fly down and see what we have gathered up. I really hope there's like a decent amount. If there isn't, I'm going to be very sad. I actually picked some up as I was flying through the air. Right, first chest. Okay. I mean, it's pretty decent. I think I have observed much better rates in the download from ilmango, but I think having it up in the air, the spawn rates aren't as high or something like that. I mean, it's a lot better than all of the previous designs that I've used, so I'm not going to complain. I've got enough to make myself more fireworks where needed. And yeah, it's up in the air, so it's not gonna cause lag or like get in the way of whatever I'm trying to build. In fact, it will cause lag, so I need to go and turn it off. I just remembered. But yeah, so yeah, pretty pleased with the outcome. A nice simple build and very effective, very efficient, very effective. Yeah, I'll put a link to ilmango's design down in the description, so if you want to build it yourself, then you can. Obviously, I've made some modifications, but I think this video is pretty self-explanatory, so you should be able to make them yourself based off this. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!